Welcome back to another episode, guys. Boys and girls, everybody of all ages. As you can see, I'm representing the Los Angeles Clippers. I know the playoffs are done for them, but I like me some basketball. What I don't like when it comes to basketball is when people have to put some hidden agenda, this whole systemic thing, and not getting opportunities. I think it's a bunch of crap in regards to what's going on right now with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. She's no angel. She pushed off a player. I don't know if you guys saw it over the weekend or this past week to get a rebound. There was no call. It was very blatant. And Caitlin Clark kind of just shrugged her shoulders like, hey, where the hell is the call? And she fouled Angel Reese. Now, I don't want to get into any copyright issues. So just imagine somebody gets pushed and you're defending your teammate. But then the media wants to put a little spin on this. They want to call it some type of a racial thing. It's not race. It's two people playing basketball. If somebody did that to my teammate, I would have done the same thing. I would have just fouled the person really, really hard after not getting the call. So right now we have this whole thing about Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, the Great White Hope. And this brings me back to something that happened in the mid to late 80s. For those of you who still remember, we had Larry Legend versus Magic Johnson. And that saved men's basketball. And this is just my 2 cents. You can take it like a grain of salt because everybody has opinions. Fact of the matter is, they're trying to do the same thing, but it's very lowbrow. People get really, really offensive and they want to put their agendas right there. I mean, when Larry Legend and Larry Bird, for those of you who don't know, versus Magic Johnson from the Lakers, it was a Celtics Lakers rivalry. And honestly, that saved basketball in the 80s, transitioning to the early 90s, where we got Michael Jordan. But a lot of people think Michael Jordan saved basketball. No, it is Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson. And they're trying to replicate that with the WNBA with Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. Here's the difference, though. They're really pushing the envelope on racism, and it's really stupid. Keep your politics, keep your dumbass questions off the court. If you're going to be a real journalist, ask real questions. But there's like these other things that happened. I think I saw online some guy was being told not to say some racial slur. Apparently there was racial slurs. Newsflash. It's bound to happen, but does it happen a lot in basketball games? It doesn't. It really doesn't. I've been to a lot of Clipper games. I've been to even some Laker games, and none of that shit flies because nobody says that. People are there to see the athletes. People are there to see the sport, not to come out as some hateful racist. No. So there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes with the WNBA, and they think this is a recipe to resurrect women's basketball. No, it's not. Put the focus on Caitlin Clark, on how well of a shooter she is, how well of a teammate she is, and just, last year record-breaking performance. Focus on that. But we have other people focusing on the different side of the sport, and it's just, it doesn't matter. It's not about a person's skin color. It's not about that. It's about the sport. Put the sport first, and you'll succeed. That's what Larry Bird and Magic Johnson did. They played their asses off, and they had teammates that protected one another. And it was gritty. It was rough. You couldn't get away with that type of stuff now. And you know what? Just take my word for it. Just go back and watch some of those games, and you're going to notice a difference. That these guys were playing for each other. That's the biggest difference. They're not playing just for one person. Angel Reese is just playing for herself, for her attention. Caitlin Clark is playing for her teammates. There's a big difference. Now, if both parties were playing for their teams, Example, Caitlin Clark. I think you would have a great rivalry. I think you would have something good. You would have something sustainable in where you have two people playing for the sport and trying to revive the sport, trying to save the game of women's basketball. But you don't. You have these stupid ideologies, and it's like, you know what? Who said it best? Morgan Freeman. You know, it's like you only make a race an issue if you talk about it. So stop talking about it. It shouldn't be an issue because it's not an issue. It's about these two people, two athletic women trying to outdo or outplay each other, but you don't even see that. And then the most despicable thing happens after is that after the foul, Angel Reese wants to take a swing at Caitlin Clark, who's walking away. You're trying to sucker punch somebody who has no face-to-face, no eye contact, nothing. She's showing your back. And that offends you? And you want to take a swing at that person. Luckily, we didn't get to see like another, what's that, with the Detroit Pistons and the Indiana Pacers? Malice in the Palace or something like that? Yeah, go check that out. Go look that up. Caitlin Clark's, if you want to get all technical, a colored player saved her. That speaks volume to Caitlin Clark and her teammates because they respect each other. And yeah, she stopped Angel Reese. There was no other Angel Reese teammates trying to hold her back because it's all about her. Look at the context. She makes everything about her. And that's what kills the game. Right? When you make it about yourself, you don't really care about everybody else. You don't care about the game. You don't care about your teammates. You don't care about the city. There's a whole bevy of things that are included in when you think for yourself. You disregard everything. It's like you disregard the circle that made you. The city, the company, everything. The fans, your teammates, your coaches, everything. But they want you to watch. If you watch, don't watch Angel Reese. Watch Caitlin Clark. And it's not because she's white. She's a good player. And for all those ESPN analysts and all those other moronic people who want to talk trash, that shows you that their minds are still there. They can't get over this fact about being colored. I'm a colored person. Oh, whoopity-doo, I should get special treatment. No. You work for it, you get there, great. But I'm not going to be here spewing how I didn't get the opportunities because I was held back. No, that's just something in here. And these people who are analyzing this, they got that in their head. Oh, it's systemic. We're being held back. No, you're not. You're holding yourself back. Just let that shit go and look where you're at. You're an ESPN. You're colored. So the white guy or the other brown, less dark person, kind of like myself, shouldn't be in your position, apparently? Oh, but you need special treatment. Got you. Okay. Ooh, special treatment over here. Why? Because we held you down, apparently. No, that's in your head. Nobody's holding anybody back. You got to study. You got to learn. You got to make something out of yourself. And for these people to go out and attack other people who are even, whether they're white, black, whatever color, doesn't really matter. But for them to attack people who are protecting or are siding with Caitlin Clark, there's something wrong with you. You're still holding on to these stupid old beliefs that you're being oppressed somehow. Wake up. I'm not saying go woke, because woke is stupid. Wake up to the reality of things. Study, learn, and be grateful you're where you're at. This goes to all these analysts who are just talking shit. Think before you speak, because it's just a bunch of gibberish. You're holding on to these old beliefs. You know what? We've come a long way, but you guys want to bring it all back. You guys want to use your word. Let it go. Stop, please. Because right now I'm just ranting because how that really pisses me off and how it makes me feel because y'all need to stop. It's like you're complaining for some imaginary thing that doesn't really happen. They were playing a game of basketball. She didn't get the call because she saw her teammate get pushed off, and really bad, mind you, and she retaliated with the intent of earning those points at the free throw line. That is it. But now they want to make this big old thing. Well, maybe, just maybe, we should hear. Or actually, you know what? We've heard what you just said. It's time for us people, everyone, to analyze like they do in their TV shows and make our own decisions. That decision is stop listening to these people because all they want to do is antagonize and bring up very, very stupid ideologies, stupid things that aren't even going on anymore. But they love to bring it back. They love to bring this shit back. And it's just funny to me. Because what do they want? What do they want? Everything, but they don't want to work for it. Seriously. But anyways, that'll be the end of it because I don't want to sound like a rambling. Well, yeah, you know what? It does piss me off, and I don't mind if I am rambling, but that type of stuff is like, dude, come on. We all have quote unquote different types of friends. It doesn't matter what color we are. We're all people. We all bleed the same. We all have the same opportunities. Okay. Nobody's holding you back. It ain't a black thing. It ain't a white thing. It's a people playing basketball thing. Just concentrate on what they're doing. Concentrate on the game. And that is it. Leave all that stuff out the door. You know? Be yourself at home. Stay away from me, you know? You want to be that lunatic who wants to bring that up behind closed doors? Go ahead. But then you're using your platform to bring that shit back up? For what? It makes no sense to me. You know? But whatever. Whatever the case may be, if you guys want to enjoy basketball, if you guys want to support WNBA, do it for all the right reasons. Do it for the right reasons. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I want to talk about something else, which was funny. Starbucks, they're getting upset because they got to wear black shirts. Oh man! And most of these people, they're saying that they can't afford the shirts. They don't get paid a lot. Please, you probably make more money than I do. Let's just be serious, okay? These people, these baristas, you get a special name, you know. Try working customer service. Try doing what I do. You're not going to last an hour. I guarantee you that much. Shit. My first job was at a Toys R Us, and they specifically told us you have to wear either a red shirt or a blue shirt, because I think they were transitioning between blue and red. Guess what? $6.75 an hour. $6.75 an hour. Yeah, granted, it was my first job, so it's basically right out of high school. I had my parents. They helped me. They got me like maybe 2 or 3 shirts, and I had to wash those sons of bitches and reuse them. They got faded pretty quickly because I only had 3 shirts, and I had to work, guess what, 5 days. So let's see here. And then other people who are working at Starbucks, I know the age range might differ, just like in Toys R Us, just like in customer service, just like any other job. You have to manage your money wisely. And guess what? I never once said, I don't make enough. I can't afford this. I'm not buying name branded fucking shirts here, people. I'm not buying Gucci. I'm not buying Tommy Hilfiger. I am buying secondhand shirts because guess what? I'm not putting or shelling out that much money for a goddamn t-shirt or a name brand. It's a goddamn t-shirt. You can wear one. It's fine. I went to the Alley. I'm pretty sure you Southern California people know where that's at. Or if it's still there, I haven't been there in such a long time. But I got my shirts there. 3 for $5. Well, actually, my parents got that first time. But once I got my first paycheck, guess what? I waited a while, saved up, went back down there after my shirts got all faded, bought some, bought 5. Now I have once a week, did my laundry Saturday or Sunday or on my days off. So I planned ahead. Oh my God. You hear that? People actually planning ahead and trying to do what they can with $6.75 back in my day. Oh, but things are different. Blah, 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 blah. It's the fucking same thing, dude. It's the same. They want to fool you with this whole increased money. It's the same thing. This whole inflation shit. If you look back at it now, everybody's making the same. They use this imaginary thing called currency and they bubble it up, making you try to reach for it and obtain it. The best way to obtain that is to invest, save, and properly work ahead. Now, easy for me to say, but do I have a lot of money? Hell no. I still have to pay bills, but I manage my money correctly. Even at $6.75, I was able to buy a few video games per month. I was able to go out on a Friday or a Saturday night and get totally shit-faced. Because guess what? I didn't have to pay bills back then at my age. But now I do. And I wish I could have told my younger self, hey, put some money aside. Invest. But you guys are complaining about a fucking t-shirt. A black t-shirt. They're just saying, hey, it's a black shirt. Just wear a black shirt. How is that going on strike? How is that benefiting anybody? I just can't fathom if these people were doing that shit back like 25 years ago when I first had my job. You know what they would do? Okay, see ya, bye. We'll just get the next person. And this is what Starbucks needs to do. Just fire them and just have a whole new crew. Because there are people who are willing to put their bullshit aside. Here we go again. Here's that word. Their ideologies. And it's like, what are we fighting for? A fucking shirt? Really? Just do your job. Make their coffee. I personally don't go to Starbucks all the time. Because guess what, everybody? I can go to, well, here we have a La Vallarta, so I'll go to there, or any Ralph's or any supermarket chain. Guess what I can do? Buy some Folgers. You can do it at home? You can make coffee at home? Yes, you can. And it saves you money. You're not spending $6.75 or whatever the hell a cup of coffee might cost over there. Make it at home. $10 for maybe, I don't know, like a 15, 16, 24 ounce. I don't know. I haven't, well, my wife does the shopping, let's be honest. But when she comes back, there's Folgers. And guess what? It lasts a good while. 6 times 7, that's 42 plus, or multiply that by 4. It's like 100 and almost $200. Think of it, if you buy coffee every freaking day. But I'm able to save that. You see what I mean? It's like, come on, Starbucks. Come on, people, come on. These, I don't even know what generation these fucking motherfuckers call themselves. Fucking stupid, for one. But over a fucking shirt, really? People. What is your fucking deal, man? Just go work. It's not even about pride at this point. It's about stupidity. Like a black shirt. I'm pretty sure, and I'm hoping, one of these days, Jesse Jackson puts his, if he's still alive, I don't know, probably dead. Uh, can't wear a black shirt. That's racist. Some stupid shit. Might as well get these ESPN analysts talking about this too, and saying how they're being held back or some stupid crap that they want to think of, because it's always about race, something. But yeah, Starbucks people, come on, man, get your head out of your ass, put on that shirt, and work. Be thankful that you guys even have a job. And it's true. If you guys have a job, you're doing your job well, you might as well do it. You might as well just do that. Get the goddamn shirt. And then guess what? Maybe in the future, and this is what happened at Toys R Us, they got us uniforms. Button down red shirts. I love those red shirts. They were fun. Had long sleeve. 2 long sleeves and 3 short sleeves. Short sleeves didn't work out. Working in the back. Get all dirty. But anyways, that'll be it for today. I think I rambled a bit long. And yeah, there are some things worth fighting for, but over a shirt, no. Second of all, when you play sports, it's about the sport, not the color of your skin, not the color of anything, not being prejudiced or being oppressed or anything like that. If you're good at something, continue doing it. Express yourself in sports. If you're really good, show it off. Always have your teammates back. Be a team player. Put the game of basketball, baseball, whatever, put it first. All that other crap, that's for the loony bin at ESPN and their analysts who can't even analyze basketball, football, baseball. They got to make it about some stupid, crazy agenda. You need to stop. And like Joey Swole says, if you guys don't know who he is, I'm going to take his line. You need to do better. All right. Well, do good, be good, guys. That's it for today's episode. I'll catch you guys next week. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to talk about other things too. This was really, really fun, and I hope you enjoyed. And again, go out, play some basketball, and buy a cake pop from Starbucks.